I'm almost finished with David Bentley Hart's That All Shall Be Saved, Heaven, Hell, and Universal Salvation. And it really informs my theology because I personally never believed in a God that subscribes to eternal damnation. Like, that never made sense to me. And it was ridiculous to notice that Christians are always promulgating that, and it's like that's not good news. That's not a good gospel. That's not motivating me to want to do good, because I know that if I do bad, I'm just gonna burn forever. And even if I don't do bad, I know that I'm not good enough for heaven anyway, that the only reason I would be in heaven is by the grace of God, the same God that would construct eternal torment. Like, that's not a God worth worshiping. So I always had sort of a deist approach to God at best, because it, like, a lot of the parts of traditional Christianity is contradictory. I should say mainstream Christianity, because what David Bentley Hart does is he walks you through, like, what made the gospel, the total redemptive power of the Lord. And that's something that really appeals to me. I'm almost finished with the book. I'm gonna finish with it like maybe today or tomorrow. Like, I'm like at the closing chapter, like his final remarks and stuff. So I read all the meditations and stuff. But it's just interesting. Like, it's interesting to think that people will pay for their sins in this life, and if not in this life, then in the next life. Like, they will pay for their sins, but at the end of time, I think everyone should have paid for a finite amount of sins. I think so. Like, after billions of years, after trillions of years, are we still worried about what happened on Earth? like like, if our soul still exists, but the planet, like, is consumed by the sun that goes supernova, like, are we still damned? That doesn't make any sense at all. Like, it really doesn't make sense that we have this massive cosmos that we inevitably want to explore. We have this massive cosmos that we want to, like, engage with, and we're just not allowed to go. We have to suffer in hell because we didn't believe in God the right way. Like, that's just nonsense noise. Like, I don't believe that the source of wisdom would do that. Like, that's like the every part of me. It's like he was talking about his conscience, about how his conscience couldn't allow for such a gross misconstruction and equivocation of the word justice and mercy. Like, he couldn't allow it. Like, it's not even, if even a single soul is left out of God's redemptive act, then he's not omnipotent. He couldn't do the thing he said he wanted to do in the scriptures. And it's just a lot of arguments like that. They're very straightforward. I do definitely recommend the book. Again, it's That All Shall Be Saved, and it's just something. All right.